20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Veteran kicker Graham Gano puts it on the tee. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
Play fake. Prescott escaping to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
A first down throw for Prescott. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown Cowboys. It's his second touchdown of the year. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. From the 38 now, here's second down and a yard. Once again, it's Etienne. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
On 3rd and 1, it's Dart. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 2nd down, Dart. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Dart gonna throw it again. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They pick up 17 through the air. 1st down, Giants. A play fake, now Dart. That's to the right side, and incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Second and 10. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
That is caught out wide on the RPO.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Nubin. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself...
And he will get into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, New York. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
That ties the game at 7.
We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. A return coming from the 14. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Prescott on first down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Prescott. Well, cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cordell Flock.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner, and now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field, and he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Dart can throw it on 2nd down. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. That's good for a Giants first down. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
He was brought down at the 26. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the give, it's Etienne. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll try left side with ETN.
Great job there by the defense just stringing that play out. He just kept waiting for something to open up. But it never really did, and he had no choice but to be forced out of bounds, and he'll take a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. Now it is 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll give it to ETN. A short game, down to the 7. 2nd and goal. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Now here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16. Mozzie Smith, he gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Donovan Izaraku working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career. Godz kick is good. And the Giants will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
First carry now for Jaden Blues. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. Brings up a second down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 6.
Go to 54, go to 54, wide eight. Go to 54, wide eight.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's got that complete to Turpin. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Wide eight. Then we're going to 53. Then we're going to 53.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Second down, Prescott. A quick slant taken by Lamb. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Dak to throw. Now a screen set up for Blue.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second and 7. On the play fake. Dak hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
On third down, Prescott. He's got it inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
His kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 14, Giants 10.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On the play fake, here's Dart. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Yeah. We're going to 48. Here we go, 47. 47. Here we go, 46, 46. 46.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
Pretty obvious this defense needed that play. The entire game from the jump, Mike, it just seems like the quarterback has been way too comfortable playing from the pocket. He's got himself 2 passing touchdowns here already. They got to continue to make him feel this pass rush.
Then we're going to 53. 48. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54, 180.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Throws here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And third down coming up.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack. Second down big play attempt. Falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Yeah, here we go. I take 48. Here we go, 46. Hey, 47. Here we go, kill. Hey, kill. 26.
Dak facing third and long. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that'll set up fourth down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This will be from 42 yards out.
42-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that kick will help extend the lead, but remember, Mike, it's still a one-possession game. Halftime's right around the corner, so both teams, there's a lot of work left to be done before we crown a winner here.
Here comes a return from the 3.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. is 2nd and 9. He'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. Now it's Tracy looking to run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. Cowboys are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
Gonna work it to Lamb on the RPO. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 7.
We're going to 54. Why ain't? Here we go. Going to 54. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54.
Now Prescott. Now a shot here, deep middle. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the 1st down. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Cowboys' 9-yard line.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On 2nd down, Dart. It is brought in the end zone. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Giants. Now, Godz for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Giants will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Avante Turpin on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go! We're going to 54. Why ain't? We're going to 53.
Drive will start on the ground. Lots of space. Past the 45. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Cowboys 24, Giants 17.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On first down, start. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
These wide outside the number throws. This is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
A carry here for Tracy. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
So on fourth down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. Back deep to receive, the explosive Cavante Turpin. And that one had too much behind it. Into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play, one first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Pistol down for Prescott. He's going to let this one go deep. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Giants are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Dart on first and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll go play action here with Dart. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Osa Odigizua in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. And a shotgun. It's Dart. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback, and I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Yeah, here we go. I take 5, 8.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Here we go. I take 5, 8. Here we go, 47. Hey, 47. Here we go, going to 54. Wide 8. Here we go, going to 54. Going to 54. Wide 8. Here we go, going to 54. Wide 8. Here we go, 47.
Well, play clock down to 0, and this not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, 46. 47. 26.
Prescott. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. Had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though. We'll go back to Etienne on first down. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and inches.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, second and inches. They'll drop to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and misreads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves, is this rookie giving us the best chance to win now, or are we just all in for the future?
Here's second and 2.
Here we go, 46, wide right. Here we go, going to 54, wide right. Here we go, going to 54, wide right. Here we go, 47.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. Open man down the field is Turpin. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Yeah! There we go, boy.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Yeah! Wide right. Here we go, going to 54, wide right.
Prescott now. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long, to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the